What's going on, brothers? Just let me tell you the name. Got a video for you. It's entitled While We Live, Part 39. Here goes. So, recently, a second cousin of mine had passed. They buried him yesterday. And from what I've learned from my parents, my mother in particular, this individual was the quintessential Pookie. Yep. He was the quintessential Pookie. He went off early when he was a teenager. He was a menace in his community, and he kept being a menace until he started getting in trouble with the law. He kept going, and then one day he decided to push his luck, and he robbed a college student. And after he did that, his punishment was doubled. His punishment was doubled. This individual spent 2/3 of his natural life in prison. 2/3. When he got out of prison, he went right back to robbing people. And then, one day, they found him dead on the streets. Like a stray dog. And I must say, his death is just another cautionary tale. Just another reason why I left. You hear? I left. And I'm not ashamed of it. All of this cops and robbers shit, all of this gangsta grill shit, it only leads in one of two places. The cell block of the cemetery. And the death of my second cousin just proved that. There's no reason why any brother worth his salt should be a street dude in 2023. No fucking reason. I mean, the shit was meant to be temporary. I mean, when you're young and stupid and you don't know any better, you'll do that, but if you're in your late 30s and 40s and you're still trying to portray that bullshit, something's fundamentally wrong with you. Something's wrong. I mean, you'd think that at some point you would grow up, get the bag, and just have a productive life instead of being a menace, instead of robbing your own kindred, instead of pumping poison and just being a nuisance. But that type of fucked up behavior is attractive. That's what hoochies are attracted to. That's what attracts these hoochies. And that is why I have zero sympathy for them. I don't care that they are begging for change. I don't care that they are stinking up these dating sites because they need financial help. I don't care about any of this shit. Because their actions reflect their character. They want brothers to be criminals so that they will die early. And I say that's bullshit. I mean, me personally, I've had a peaceful and productive life. And that's really what I wanted. Like peace and quiet. I kick ass in my trade, and I don't miss. I can drive 10 to 11 hours a day, come home and just rest and recover. I mean, that sounds boring, that may sound lame, but I suppose it's better than ducking the police, worrying about somebody stalking you, or worrying about being on someone's bad side. I mean, something's got to give. I mean, brothers, especially the younger ones, they don't have to be a carbon copy of Ghost from Empire. They don't have to be a carbon copy of Old Dog or Lil Zay. They don't have to do that shit. But the hoochies want these brothers to perpetuate their dysfunction so that they could ultimately die early. Well, I'm going to continue to tear that shit down. I'm going to lead by example. I encourage brothers to get their certifications, get their education, and have a peaceful, productive life, as well as sidestep this gangsta grill shit, because it does nothing for us. It does absolutely nothing for us. Nobody needs to be a street dude anymore. That shit is dead, and quite frankly, it deserves to die. It's time to move on. There's a lot to make tell. So I got for you, brothers. A video, a share and commentary, for free subscribe. If you're doing this, my channel, tip jar on the upper right hand side of the screen. This is your plus icon. Alright, fam. Alright, brother, you know what's real. You know what you can go away. Everyone, SYSBM. That's for these hoochies, these male hyenas, and those who want you to stay on this gangster real shit so that you'll end up dying early. Give them nothing. This has been SYSBM PSA. Welcome to tight. See you soon.